I'm making this video because it breaks my heart that we go to school, we pay money, our parents pay huge amount of money to get us educated so we can get a good job and make a good living. But this formal education doesn't prepare people or teach them how to handle money. First of all, if you guys are wondering, I'm wearing this nice top by X Native, so make sure you check them out. They're giving out 200% if you use my name Adeola as promo code. So I don't know what you're waiting for. Anyway, what's up guys? Welcome back to my series on going after your dreams. Today I want to talk about financial freedom. Precisely savings. And I know it's not what most people want to talk about, but before you tune out, please listen to what I'm about to say. Once again, I am not a guru, I'm not a specialist. I'm always telling you guys that I don't know anything, and I really mean it. I just want us to rub minds. So I'll be checking the comment section to learn from you guys. But I'm making this video because it breaks my heart that we go to school, we pay money, our parents pay huge amount of money to get us educated so we can get a good job and make a good living. But this formal education doesn't prepare people or teach them how to handle money. So you will see people working hard, but it's like they're in a rat race, going around the same cycle. Expenses upon expenses. Some people have spent their next salary before getting paid. Some people have accumulated so much debt that they've started making up stories just to cover up why they're yet to pay their debt. Now the sad thing is these are hardworking people. Some of these people have degrees, good jobs, but they constantly have no money in their accounts. At the same time though, you would see some people with no formal education and they have a business and their business is doing well. Which is why I want you guys to know that getting out of the rat race is a principle that works for anybody. It doesn't matter whether you're educated or not, whether you're a man or a woman, or whether you make a lot of money or not, because I've seen people who make really good money, but they still struggle when it comes to their finances. So, unfortunately, not knowing this one principle is why some young people want to get rich quick, and they just want to hammer. They think that it's about getting a lot of money one time. Unfortunately, even if they hammer, they will still lose their hammer without practicing this principle because they don't know how to keep their hammer. Amen, somebody. So, this is why you will see some celebrities run out of money. So, I'll discuss three things in this video. The first one is the principle, and then why some people don't practice this principle, and why you must do this. So people always tell me, Adeola, it's not that I don't want to save money, but the money I make is not enough. And then I say, that's because you do not pay yourself. And they're like, say what? I'm like, yeah. So yes, that is the first principle. Always pay yourself. Guys, every time you collect salary or allowance, you pay everybody else but yourself. You pay the food seller to get food. You pay the designer to get new clothes. You pay landlord. You pay the shoe seller to get new shoes. You pay bus driver. You pay the gas seller or petrol seller. You pay Mama Put. You pay Iyale Okon that is selling orange. You pay makeup artists to look good, but you do not pay yourself. And suddenly, the money is finished. Your salary is gone. And I know that some of you will say, Habba, Adeola, are we not going to eat? Won't we wear clothes? Won't we pay rent? You will. In fact, you must. But you must also pay you. Otherwise, you're just working for all those people that are collecting your money. You see what I'm trying to say? So, now let me explain why you've not been paying yourself. Number one, maybe you've never actually sat down to think about what you're worth. Yes, I mean with your degrees, or no degrees, your years of experience. Some of you had to learn a trade for years. Have you ever thought about what you are worth? What is the value of your time? And I'm not talking about your salary, because as odd as this may sound, you don't own your full salary because you must live life. You must buy things to survive. But from that, your salary, don't you think that you also deserve some payment? If you continue to use your salary to pay everybody else, aka spend everything that you make, you would never have savings or build wealth. And the trick is, do not try to impress anybody. Stick to your basic needs for now. If you're trying to build wealth, or you're trying to save money, or you want to have financial freedom, cut down your expenses. You don't have to wear what is in fashion. Wear what you have right now. Believe me, you don't have to buy every Asoebi. You don't have to buy Brazilian hair, my sister. And I'm not against wigs, by the way. It's a great protective style. But you can maybe buy a synthetic wig for now And also maybe you can walk home sometimes instead of taking the bus all the time. Walking is a good exercise, you know. And instead of buying pepper soup and suya every night, maybe you watch a YouTube video on how to make pepper soup and you will save a ton of money. Instead of eating meat all the time, maybe you can mix it with beske, you know, beske onigumere. That is tofu, by the way. So long as you know where you're going, my brother or my sister, that is what matters. So long as you know what you're doing, you know, drink water instead of Coke or soda. Water is better for you anyway, you know. As tight as things are, you will still find something that you can do without, so that from whatever your salary is, you can also pay yourself for working for that money. This means putting aside money that you will not touch, and money that will not end up at the restaurant or in the landlord's account, and you will not touch this money. Like I said, this is your money to keep, not to spend. We'll come back to that later. And if you're wondering how much do you save every month, the amount that you save depends on the value that you place on yourself for your service. If you think about the sleepless nights, how hard you work, daytime, nighttime, part-time, and overtime. Some of you have multiple jobs. How about you deserve a good percentage of whatever you are making? Some of you get up early every morning to go to work. You work whether you feel like it or not. You work till late at night, but you don't have anything to show for all the years that you've been working. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. My goal is that at the end of this year, at least you will have something to show for the work that you've done this year. And you know, please pay yourself first. Pay your tithe and offering, and then budget on whatever you have left. You just have to be creative in your budget. You know, if not, if you decide to wait and pay everybody else before you pay yourself first, the money will be gone. You will just realize that your salary is gone. This is a habit that you must develop if you haven't already. The second reason that some of you don't pay yourself is because you don't know how to say no to people. You're taking care of everybody else but yourself. People just know that once they call you for money, you will send it. And I think that it's good to help people. You guys know me. In fact, it is very important to help people. That is what you will be remembered for. I'm always campaigning about helping people. But you cannot help others without securing yourself as well. In fact, if you really want to help people in life, you need to learn to build wealth by paying yourself first, so that you will have the capacity to later help more people. And this is how it's going to happen, because part of the money that you save is what you will later invest with wisdom, so that it will start making money for you without you working extra jobs. It may be as simple as buying grinding machine, ero lota, which someone would operate for you and make money. And also I wanted to say it may be as simple as buying Okada, but now that they've banned Okada, so maybe you could buy a taxi and then give someone to drive, and they just bring you, I don't know, 50,000 naira every week or something, whatever your agreement is. It's an investment. You could buy a house or build a house and have tenants that will be paying you every month. Suddenly you have become landlord. You see what I'm trying to say? So it is important that you have passive income. It's a way that money will be coming in every month without you doing extra work. This is why you must help yourself while you're helping everybody else. It's like being on a plane. You know, they will tell you that put your mask on first before you help even your own child. Because when you put your own mask on first, then you can breathe. You would have hair, and then you will not just be able to help your child, but you'll be able to help many others. It's not selfish to pay yourself first when it comes to money that you worked for. Otherwise, you're just working for those people that you are sending money to. And no offense, but if you die, they will survive. So help people, please do, but you must do it with wisdom. Some of you have no one to run to in times of emergency, but everybody runs to you. Some of you living abroad, people back home believe that you're walking in money. They think because you're abroad, life is easy, you're making a lot of money, so they bring all their expenses to you, and you don't tell them the truth about life abroad, how you have to hustle every day. Maybe you think that they won't believe you. So you work every day. You are sending money home every week, but you have nothing to show for all the years that you've worked. You have nothing in your bank account. You may even be living on credit. They don't know that. So it's so easy to get in debt in America, and you're constantly paying monthly bill, but that's not fair to you. Start paying yourself first. When you establish passive income, then you will be able to help many others. The third reason that some people don't save money is because of something that I've touched on already: peer pressure to live a certain kind of life. Because your friends are buying cars, you took a loan to buy a car. You saw your friend's furniture. Oh, I need to also furnish my house. Montole. You want to wear the latest fashion in town. You have so many ashwebis in your closet, but your bank account is zero. The devil is a liar. Some of you are competing with people that don't even know that you exist. Tiwa Savage wore those shoes. I must get them. I said, for when? She doesn't know you. Why must you get the ones that she's wearing? Do you know her account balance? And they probably paid her to wear those shoes. Amen, somebody. So stop trying to look rich. When you become rich, people will know without you trying to prove it. So forget about what everybody else is doing or what they are wearing. If you develop this habit of paying yourself first, you may end up being richer than those people someday. At least by the end of this year, you will have something to show for all your hard work. Before you buy anything, ask yourself, can I do without this thing? Can I survive without this thing? If the answer is yes, don't buy it. Someday you will buy what is more than that. Otherwise, if you don't develop this habit of saving money, even if you make more money, you won't have anything to show for it, because it's not enough to know how to make money. It's actually more important to know how to keep money. Okay, lastly, you must have savings, because there will be times of emergency and you cannot guarantee that anyone would borrow you money, even if you're the type that lends money to everybody. And if you're a parent, oh my God, that's more reason why you must have savings, because your children are completely dependent on you. Children may get sick at any time, and if you live in Nigeria, for example, you must pay the doctors before they treat you or your child. So you cannot afford not to have something in place for an emergency. Your children have to eat, so you have to have money saved. Your children must eat, your children must wear school uniform. So I want to add something quickly. A lot of people believe that the way to financial success is by paying tithe, and then God will bless you and you will be rich. Voila. It's good to pay your tithe and offering. I mean, I did a video about this. Watch the video before you crucify me. So, but paying tithe alone won't make you financially free if you don't know how to keep money. This is why some people would even give their entire salary as tithe, and you still will not see any difference in their lives. I'm not, mocking anyone. I'm just saying that it's not that God doesn't bless them, but they've not developed this habit of knowing how to keep money. So it looks as if God is not blessing them, but God is blessing them. Give and you shall be given. God does bless when you give. But if you don't know how to keep money, if you don't know how to pay yourself, if you don't know how to save money, we won't even know that God is blessing you, because as it's coming in, it will be going out. I'm telling you, some people, the moment they have money like this, you will just know. They will go to fancy restaurants. They will, my brother, you don't do that. So if you'd like to know more about savings and building wealth in general, this is a really good book for anyone that is tired of being in the rat race. The Richest Man in Babylon. Voila. Many of you have this book. Maybe you read it a long time ago, but you never actually practiced what's in it. Please do yourself a favor. If you don't learn anything else from watching my videos, please buy this book and read it. There are so many other books out there that you can buy that talks about savings, that talk about money, that talk about building wealth. But this one is like small and easy to read. It's available anywhere, So please get yourself a copy and read it. And this is not an ad or anything. It's just a book that has really blessed me. If you have a spouse, read it together. Give this to your kids. My dad gave me this book, by the way, in 2007. And actually, he still has his signature. Voila. I really cherish this book. Anyway, I can't wait to sit down and read your comments about saving money and, what we talked about in this video in general. Thank you guys for watching. And please give it a thumbs up if you like this video. And please share if you like this video. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Peace out.